Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to go ahead and do a drugstore makeup look. It's using only drugstore products, nothing is high-end. Everything you can find at either your CVS or Walmart or Ulta on the drugstore side. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna put my hairband up. I got this from an Ariana perfume collection, so I don't think it's available anywhere, but I'm pretty sure you can find them at Amazon or something. Just anything to kind of keep your hair out of your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna use this Covergirl Pore Minimizing Primer. I think it's nice. I don't think it does a lot of pore minimizing, but it does a little. So I do feel it like kind of smoothing out my skin. And it's not super slippery or silicone-y. I hate primers like that. So this one feels more like a lotion, like a soft lotion. So I kind of like it. And actually, it kind of smells like one too. And then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is really old one. I really like it still. I haven't used it in a while though, but from what I remember, I still really like it. The only thing I don't like, it doesn't have a pump, so I have to like pour it out on the back of my hand and kind of place it on my skin that way. So that's what I'm gonna do. It all over my face, and then go ahead and grab my beauty sponge and blend it in. I think I'm gonna need more. I think I know why I don't pull for this one anymore. Super light coverage, which is nice. My boyfriend is on a work call, so I'm sorry if you can hear him in the background. I'm gonna close the door. Okay, so I did have to add a second layer of that off camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into concealer now. Just that foundation is so light coverage. It doesn't claim to be full coverage though, so can't be mad about it. So I'm just using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I really enjoy that concealer. It's a good dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. It is a little light for me though. The shades in that concealer are kind of weird though. They go from like super light to super dark real quick. There's like a weird medium. Or they lack a medium, but it just goes from like light to dark. So this is the one that best suits me in the winter time. I haven't really looked for a summer shade. And just on my nose. And then my under eyes. Concealers like this are really nice for brightening the under eye though. I mean, just look at that. I think it's super nice. Looks really good. The only thing I would say the difference is between this and the Tarte Shape Tape, other than the price, is that this one isn't as full coverage. Some people may argue with me with that, but I don't know, I feel like I get more coverage with the Tarte Shape Tape over this one. But the formula is really similar and it gets most of my under eye darkness, if not everything, really close. So So yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can build it up a little bit. I'm not sold on it yet. That coverage, I want a little bit more. So it's better to let it sit for a second before I start blending in, but I'm just so eager to like get this blended out. But it's better to just leave it there for a second. Let it dry out. Maybe too much, since it is lighter for me. It's alright, we can fix it. I don't worry in situations like this. There's no reason to worry. And it's a little lighter than the rest of my face, but powder will fix it. So, I'm okay. I definitely got everything, I think. A little too much, which is fine. And for powder, I'm gonna go in with the Covergirl True Blend Mineral Powder in the shade Translucent. Just gonna tap some upside down and then give it a few taps. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender, make sure all my wrinkles are blended out, and then I'm gonna just go in the pan lid, and then kind of dip my sponge in there and kind of blend it into my under eyes. Make sure it blends out. I feel like that powder isn't truly translucent. I think it's darkening a little bit, which is fine because I needed something to darken that concealer I first laid down. Alright, and did you see my eyelid kind of creasing? That's fine, I can fix it. I was about to dip in with powder and set it, but let's not do that. Let's go ahead and grab a different side of the sponge. It doesn't have powder. Kind of blend it out. I want to blend out those creases. Okay, they're gone. Yep. And then now I go in with my powder. You don't want to set those creases in place. It's going to make them more visible throughout the day, even if you're able to blend them out before you do eyeshadow. Just be patient and blend it out. And now I look crazy because just my eyes are powdered. So now I go in with a brush and that same powder, just dip it into the lid, and then just gonna set the rest of my face. I'm good. Okay, and now for my cheeks, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this. Oh, I need bronzer first. I was ready to go in with my palette. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This one's in the deep bronzer shade. Normally the normal bronzer shade, it's just bronzer. But I just grabbed it on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and work with this one. It's super light anyways. It's not like a heavy bronzer where it's gonna like be super noticeable that it's a little dark for me. I'm okay with it. But I do prefer this shade in the summer when I'm more tan. So yeah. I don't really consider this a deep shade anyways, but it's deep. I don't consider it a deep shade though. Look at that. It's really not that deep. Okay, and now for blush. I'm gonna go ahead and go into this BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's really pretty. Good. You see that? It's so pretty. I'm gonna go into the shade Mykonos right here for my blush. It's such a pretty shade. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't like noticed yet, I like peachy shades. If it's peachy, I want it. So yeah, that's the shade Mykonos. I may have put on too much. That's okay. You can fix this. You can always fix too much blush. Yeah. And then the way you kind of fix too much blush is you go ahead and grab your old powder brush that you used to set your makeup earlier, or your foundation, and then you just kind of go over it. There you go. Now it looks like I have a slight blush. I think this one has a little bit less though. I don't know, I feel like in person this one has more, but it looks like this one has more on camera. It's whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same palette. I don't know why I closed that. This highlight shade, I'm gonna go in and highlight my cheekbones. I don't know if this one's too deep for me or not. I think it's borderline for sure. Borderline, almost too dark for me. So there's another palette like this. Blushing in Bali. There it is. Blushing in Bali. That I like the highlighters better, but I like these blushes better. So and I didn't want to use two palettes for this look, so I know this isn't like drugstore, but you can find this in the drugstore section of Ulta. So I know it's like more of an online brand, but you can find it at Ulta in the drugstore section, so I consider it drugstore. I'm sorry. And then now I'm gonna go in with this. Oh my gosh, can I show you the palette first? Baby Got Peach by Colourpop. Again, this is more of an online brand, but you can find them in the drugstore section of Ulta. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my mirror so I can see what I'm doing really quick. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shade Half Baked. It's like the deepest shade in this palette, and kind of just blend that out on my outer crease. I'm gonna blend it in inwards. This is a Wet n Wild brush. I want to use my favorite OG Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, because I don't think, while Morphe I think is affordable, I don't think that the Jaclyn Hill collection is affordable. It's definitely more of their more expensive ones, so I didn't want to feature her brushes or my Morphe brushes in this tutorial, since I'm trying to do more affordable brushes. Okay. Just blending that deepest shade into my eye. And then I'm going to take whatever is left on the brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend it on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go into the shade Ochre. It's like okay, you know, the sound effects. I don't feel like bringing out my Cardi B accent out right now on camera. Okay. Alright, and then lastly I'm just going to take one of these glitters. I think I dip into one of these and then instantly regret it and then want a different one, so I'm trying to remember which one I don't like out of this palette. They all look super pretty. I think I'm gonna do Ready or Yacht. I don't understand what that has to do with peaches, but that's in this palette. So this is like the lightest shimmer shade. There's like a lighter glitter shade, but I don't like Colourpop's pressed glitters, honestly, in my opinion. They're just not my favorite. So, yeah. That is my look for very simple, very easy to do. I probably could have done that with my blushes. Let me know if you guys want to see that, like do like a one palette everything look, and then I'll just maybe feature something, maybe not this one, but something similar, and see if I can use like this to do my whole face, you know. Let me know if you guys want to see that. And then now I'm just gonna put mascara. It's gonna be no surprise, just what I've been using. I'm just trying to use up mascaras. I'm not trying to open up too many. I have a ton of mascaras, but I'm trying not to open them. There was a point where I had like 12 mascaras open. There's no way I was going to use all of those before they expired. So, and I didn't, you know, I had to throw a bunch away because they dried out, and honestly the ones that dried out were the ones I didn't like, but yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and add some mascara to my lashes. Don't forget your bottom lashes. I always forget my bottom lashes. Okay, just doing my lower lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and use, I don't know why I'm so redundant, I'm sorry. My LA Girl Shady Biz. That's what I've been using a lot. I do have another one. It's this Colourpop brow pencil, but I feel like this one breaks on me a lot. It's like a drier formula, and it's just constantly breaking on me, so I've run out of patience for it. Even though I do really enjoy the formula, it's just too dry and it just breaks all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just outline my brow. Both sides. And then do the same on the other side. Just outline it. I outline because I have like two like really weird bald spots on my brows. I have one here that I think I just filled in, which is what I was trying to do. And then I have one here that I already filled in. So they tend to not, they slip and slide a little bit more because there's no hairs they're actually grabbing onto. So I just go over to the next one, make sure they kind of match in shape and they're the same length. Okay. A little more So now what I do, I just grab a brow brush, and I just kind of like blend it into my brow to make sure there's no like lines, like super harsh, obvious lines. Kind of just blend it all into each other and kind of fill out the more sparse areas of my brow. So that's kind of all I do. I have a pretty full brow as like on my own. Like I don't feel like I need to do too much to my brow. I feel like I used to do too much. I used to use a pomade and like completely filled it in, and now I kind of just, you know, outline it and blend it, because really I do have a natural full brow. So yeah, you can do all the extra stuff if you like, you know, that extra look, but you really don't need to. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go into this Colourpop brow gel. And then I'm going to comb my brows upwards. I like this little Wolverine look to my brows. Very half wolf. So I comb them up. Kind of gives me the illusion of a soap brow without the intensity, I think. It's not like super intense. It's just them being combed up. Kind of makes them look more natural and messy and not super polished and perfect. It's a little messy. So I really enjoy that with my brows. Okay, last I think I'm gonna line my waterline with this KOKIE liner in the shade Bronze. I don't hate black, I just like the softness of brown. So I'm just gonna very, not precisely, just kind of messy. I don't really get as close as I can to my lash line and kind of deepen like from my I guess my brown eye outwards, and kind of just do it that way. Kind of like a little mini wing. Very, very close to my lash line. Not being too precise. I'm not worried about being messy. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for that. It kind of just adds a little more flirtiness, deepness, but not too much. Sorry guys, I'm back. My mom called me and she's quite the talker, so I had to take a quick pause, and now I'm back. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this Nabla and e.l.f. collab lip pencil. Unfortunately, I think these are sold out. I think it was just like a limited edition. I'm not sure if you can still get it, but the last I saw they were on clearance on the e.l.f. website if you guys want to go ahead and try and get this. It's one of my favorite drugstore pencils. I'm really sad that they didn't make this a part of like a permanent collection. But I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. LA Girl makes some really nice lip pencils. Oh my gosh. I got a chunk in there. LA Girl makes really nice pencils, and trying to think, NYX Cosmetics makes really nice lip pencils. Trying to think of more. I want to say Wet n Wild, but I'm not sure if I like them. I don't know if I've tried those before. Too far. It's really hard to line your lips while you're talking. Maybe I shouldn't. It's lustrous. I don't know how you say that word. Oh my gosh. This lip gloss. in the shade She's All That. I got this because they say it's a dupe for the Fenty Gloss Bomb, and I feel like it's a nice color dupe. I don't think it's a formula dupe. Like, it's close. It's really close, but I feel like this one feels a tiny bit thicker, just like, and that's me being like picky, like me trying to find the differences. It's a little bit thicker, and it feels a little bit more oily. Yeah, thicker and oily, but not like a lip oil oily, just like more slippy on the lips, more slippery on the lips. So yeah, I think that's just the only real difference. For setting spray, I don't have too many drugstore ones open. I'm just trying to use some before I open more. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set my skin with this Dewy Glow by Catrice. Their illuminating finishing spray. I hit my water bottle, I'm sorry. Very lightly, and I'm like, I go from matte to like glowy instantly. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of what that finishing powder does. I mean, finishing spray does. This one's like a really nice one if you feel like you look a little powdery and you kind of want to bring your skin back to I keep hitting my water bottle, I'm sorry. You just want to bring your skin back to a like more natural and glowy, shiny, skin-like feel and look. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! It's kind of a good dupe for the sharp.